Jasmine Tag for January the 12th, 2026. What is the dumbest thing you've seen somebody do? Now, I've seen people do some incredibly dumb things in my life, and I'm trying to keep it family friendly because most of the really, really dumb things I've seen people do are not family friendly. They're very TMI type things. So I can't tell you the dumbest thing and keep it PG. Trust me, it was incredibly dumb, to say the least. But I'm going to have to say the person that tasered their leg the one time, they took a taser to their leg to see how much it hurts, and it was a rather amped up, powerful taser, and it knocked him for a loop. It wasn't very fun for him. Yeah, this thing was made for self-defense, and it was top of the line taser, and you had to know this was going to suck. You had to. Uh-huh. How comfortable are you in crowds? I hate being in crowds, actually. If I'm not with my friends, I'm very, very incredibly uncomfortable in crowds. They bother me, and I get social anxiety when I'm in a crowd, unless I'm with my friends. My friends keep me feeling comfortable and safe and whatnot, so, you know. The most absurd way you've ever gotten hurt? Wow. I've done some dumb shit in my time, so I don't know. I'm going to have to go way back to childhood, and there was three of us on our bikes. Now, we were wearing nothing but shorts, exercise shorts, gym shorts type things, Adidas shorts, and shoes, running shoes. Now, there was this path through some brambles. A bramble is a bush with spikes on it, and it's a very aggressive, thorny bush, and they suck to fall into. And we went ripping down this hill through that path between the brambles because, we were going to cheat death, right? And, dude in the front racked out on his bike and went into the brambles. My friend in front of him, or behind him and in front of me, did the same, of course, because he ran into his bike. Then I ran into my friend's bike, and we all ended up with very little clothes on in the bramble bushes. I mean, we were like in the bramble bushes. It looked like we were murdered. We had blood all over us. It was horrific. When I got home, my mom freaked completely and utterly out. That was pretty much the dumbest way I've gotten hurt. How often do you challenge yourself? Every time I leave the apartment. Once or twice a week. I don't know, not very often, but yeah. Lost my place. Last question. What, or would you change your life if somebody asked you? No. No, I would not. If you asked me 20 years ago to change my life for something, I probably would. If I would have met my best friend 20 years ago, we'd have probably ended up married. She was a me in a different body, basically. We were basically the same human being in a different body. We were 100% compatible, but neither one of us had any romantic intentions left in us by the time we had met. But if we had met 20 years before we did, we would have been married, I'd have changed for her back then, but, not now.